My name is Josh. This is the wonderful world of SoCal Inc. We do like screen printing and brand consulting here. I picked it up myself. I just jumped into it and decided why not. I can figure this stuff out, and ended up being pretty easy for me. You can only go so far working out of a garage. Room became an issue, supplies became an issue, power became an issue, and the job I was working was in a corporate scene in a marketing department. I wanted to move into a higher position. The marketing department there didn't quite see that fit for me, so I decided, hey, I think I got the brain power to make this happen myself, and decided just to go pro and bring it to the forefront. We picked up our first shop kind of on a whim. I cashed out my 401k. I know you're not supposed to do it, but it happens. Dropped that money straight into a 2-month deposit on a shop. 6 months later, I outgrew it and had to expand into a shop twice as big, and doubled output, doubled almost everything within about a 6-month period. The idea for housing brands sort of came with the territory of always working with clothing brands who wanted to get to the next level, but didn't quite have someone on their team that maybe had the experience or the creativity to make production happen. All three brands here, since they've started, they've all started, from scratch. All three have progressively jumped through month to month, doubling output, on a monthly basis. For them to be in a shop where their stuff's not only, drawn, produced, and shipped out, that creates a vertical integration for them to be able to really push their stuff to the next limit and not be held back by a 2-month wait here, a 1-month wait there. They're able to really just go full throttle and make all the necessary moves. So the three brands we have here is we have a streetwear culture-based brand, which kind of highlights some Middle Eastern style artwork and just kind of some cool stuff that you don't really ever see, and they do fairly well.
Josh approached us years ago about an opportunity and venture to grow our business, and I've known him for years, and he's good people. So we initially started out together, getting a little spot. He could silk screen, we could grow our business, and it's been great ever since then. The turnaround time, the collaborative efforts, the energy in-house, the motivation to grow and push the envelope, because we all just want to change the world.
There's just no one else in the game like them, and they're able to make the right moves to keep progressing. The next would be a makeup inspired brand, and we have a Mac artist that does all the creating for it, and she's in her world quite famous, and she has a great following, and girls love her stuff.
My name's Ashley Wagner. Time is pretty much about following your dreams and trying to accomplish as much as you can before your time runs out. I like to target to any girls that are interested in cute, girly things, and most of my theme is pretty much based off makeup artistry. Josh has helped me with my designs, and whenever I want samples made of shirts, he can get it done really quick.
The third brand we have is our biggest one, and that's the Bring Hockey Back brand. It's like a streetwear hockey brand, sorta, and it caters to everyone from an 8-year-old all the way up to an 80-year-old, I suppose.
My name's Sam. I run a clothing brand called Bring Hockey Back. It's this hockey brand that I started back when the NHL lockout was about to begin, and I came up with this crazy idea that if I could make these shirts for the fans that just said Bring Hockey Back, that I could gain this really cool following of these fans throughout the whole entire league, and we could kind of make a statement about bringing hockey back. And I would have never thought that something like this would actually take off to what it is now. I also have a lot of NHL guys wearing my stuff too. Nick Bonino, Andrew Cogliano, and a lot of the other guys on the Anaheim Ducks like Lucas Biza, who who wear my stuff periodically, and you'll see them on TV. I mean, just recently, Nick Bonino was on NHL Live, and he was wearing one of the Bring Hockey Back shirts. So I have a lot of interest in the guys who, from the league, that are really supportive of my brand, and they love it, so everyone else should love it too. I thought it'd be a really cool idea to, you know, work with Josh at SoCal Link and come up with a really great idea and what was called Goon Squad, and we'd make shirts that, you know, gave people the opportunity to buy a streetwear inspired shirt, but also have a hockey twist to it.
There's something for everyone, and you know, as hockey gets bigger, the brand just progressively gets bigger as well, and there really isn't anyone else in the game like them either, and you know, they just get what seems like doubling output almost on a monthly basis. I'd say the typical workday here is a good 12 to 14 hours a day. Entrepreneur, small business owner style work is a 7-day based workflow. So there really isn't any time off. I can count the number of days off I've had probably in the past 2 years on one hand. So if you can commit to it, you can make it happen. One upside though is you do get a lot of perks, and that's you don't have a boss, you know, grinding you every day. You do have, you know, the freedom to come in when you need to, the freedom to take breaks when you need to, the freedom to play hockey when you find it necessary, which is why we have a little hockey rink getting built outside. You do suck down a lot of Red Bull, a lot of energy juice, drinks, whatever you can come up with, because the time needed to, you know, do everything from your HR style work, your office style work, accounting, artwork, production, post-production, your shipping, all the logistics in between. It can eat up a solid 12 hours in one day, and you don't even notice it go by so quickly.